Hello, my loves. Oh, it's been a minute. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys have been loving yourself each and every day. So, today we're going to talk about what to expect in a healing journey. But before we do that, we dive into that. I have some little juice for us for motivation and to boost ourselves. So, I'm going to read it out. Each time you're appreciating, you bring pure, positive energy into the experience of whatever is the object of your appreciation. It sounds so simple, but it is powerful in its purest form. Sometimes you have to trust the darkness to find the light. Let us love ourselves so fiercely, because we are all unique books in the library of humanity, each with a story to tell. Healing. Healing, honestly, in order for things to change, things have to change. Things have to change. Healing is not an easy process. It's a simple process, but not an easy process. And it's painful. It's confusing. It's it's up, it's down, it's just all over the place. That's what healing for me feels like. Felt like. It's a past tense. I could say it's still a present continuous tense, but I'm still in it. I won't say like I'm fully like healed, or I'm in a different space. Yes, but I am in a different space. But then healing, it's an emotional turmoil. Really, it's an emotional turmoil. They don't tell you the deeper part of the pain where this pain confuses, because pain can be in many different forms. Pain can be confusion, where you don't understand where you are headed to. It's just where you're coming from, and you only see the faults, you only see the mistakes, you only see the negative side of things. That is painful. Pain can be in a way where you feel stuck, like stagnant, you're not moving. But then that's healing. Healing is, it's all a bunch of confusion, but you have to trust the process. You have to trust the process, because here it's where you're meeting different yous. I'll say that, like, different women in me. For me, it was like I was meeting different women. The woman who could like say like no, because I was a yes person. I was that person who I thought like I was an introvert. Like my place was just in the corner, quiet, no disturbance with anyone. It's still beautiful, but then at the end of the day, I didn't want to be there. I wanted to be out. I wanted to be seen. I wanted to be heard. I wanted to gain that respect, as in a way where it makes me feel comfortable, that I don't feel like I'm stuck or I'm this kind of person. I wanted to level up, and I felt I needed to level up, but then I did not know like how to do it, or how I'm supposed to do it. But then it's that point where you don't want your emotions to control you, and healing is different for every person. It's different, the journey is different, because we have different personality, we have different mindset, we have different situations in our lives. We all have different way of how we are living, and so that's what makes healing so different. But in order for that to happen, change must happen, and change must happen. You're going to feel this void, you're going to feel this space, you're going to feel like everything is just like everywhere, like I'm going to like enroot it from the deep earth. How it feels, it's scary, because it's like stepping into the unknown. Stepping into the unknown, because these are things that I was not used to do. I was not used to being like, no, I don't like it, and I say no, and it's okay for me to be okay in my no. For me, it felt like when I say no, it's like I'm disappointing the other person. It's like this is not me. The me has to be like yes, just to please the other person. But then this is someone else. Like I have to welcome. I have to be in that space where like I am okay. I am okay to say no and feel good with my okay. If the other person actually, if you're in my space or you care about me, you'll be like, it's okay, Zuli. It's okay, you do your thing. But then if my no frustrates you, if my no makes you feel some type of way, then at the end of the day, me and you, we don't like collide, we don't like merge into the same, our alignments are different, and it's okay because I started, I always respected people's opinion and everything that they did. And for me to actually wanting to know like who is really, I want to be in this space where I feel contented. I feel great. I feel great. I feel I feel like I'm becoming the person that I want to see myself become. I want that woman there that I see, and that takes, it's a journey. It takes a lot of emotional experience, like really. Hence, I say like different women in you get to meet different women in me. I got to meet different women in me, and it is really scary still sometimes the things that I can I can do, I can say honestly with confidence, and I'm like okay, and as long as I am giving respect. The wind is so amazing. Sorry, the wind is distracting me. As in, it feels so good. So that's what healing is. That's what healing is. And I learned not to force things. When a day doesn't go the way I want, or today I planned I'm going to do this and that, and I don't meet that. At the end of the day, I learned not to force things, because if I force it, and still it doesn't happen, I feel so bad. I feel like I didn't do my best and all those things. Like last week, it was a different week for me. I had so much in plan, and then I fell ill. Like I did not. It's not something I was looking forward to, but then it happened, and at point I felt like, oh my God, a lot of things are not going to be made in that week. But then I had to put myself in that state of relaxation and be like, I had to put myself in that state of relaxation and be like, it's not my fault that I fell ill, but it's going to be a fault to me if I don't take care of me. I don't take care of my energy, I don't take care of how I feel, and I had someone to take care of me, and it was really, really amazing and lovely things that I was experiencing for the first time. I'll say it was a different feeling, and it made me feel so good, so protected, so nurtured by someone else, and it really, really felt amazing. And the me, I'll be like, no, I can do this for myself, even if I'm drowning, I'm just there down, but I'll be like, to save the other person's energy. But then these are things, it's simple. Someone doing something for me and they feel good about it, and it makes me feel good. And it was really amazing to accept all these emotions that I was feeling. You know, I was scared, like I'm going to lose the weight just like that by not doing anything. I'm sick, and I said like I'm going to keep up with my channel, like 2 videos in a week, and yes, and I've been presented with illness. Like here you are, and I'm just like, really, really, I did not ask for this, but then here it is. How are you going to merge with it? And I'm grateful for another week. I'm doing much better. Alhamdulillah for that. And here I am talking about the healing journey. As in, for you, for me, it's different. That's one thing you have to know. It's different, and you have to be open to receiving every emotion. It's okay when you're angry, when you feel sad. These are things that you're bound to feel because it's the unknown. Unknown is scary. Unknown sometimes may feel like you're slacking behind. Unknown sometimes may feel like you're not doing your best, but it is part of the process. Trust the process and merge with it and speak to yourself in the most beautiful and kind way in this process, honestly. It might be a house you want, it might be a job you want, and it's not coming through the way you thought it's going to come through. You have to be okay. You have to be okay in a way where you're just like every day has its day in it. You take every day as it comes in the most positive and the purest way form of you, like really, and just learn when something doesn't go the way it was supposed to. This is your God trying to protect you. I believe that as in right now, I some things if they don't happen, I'm just like maybe if I was there, I could have made something that was not good. And this is a way of my God protecting me. This is a way that I'm being protected. This is a way where I'm being shown like there's another way to flow through. I can go through another way and still merge with success. If it's success I'm looking for, everyone has their own different kind of success. As in, we are all different. That's the main point. So hence, it will feel different. Your healing process won't be my healing process, won't be the other person's healing process. But those things that I say, like it's going to be confuse you, it's going to frustrate you, you're going to be angry at some point because you're not aware of these emotions, you're not aware of these things that they are merging, and you have to actually embrace it all because all this is teaching you your strength, your inner strength. It's teaching you about you, it's teaching you how to be or put yourself in that alignment and that positive way and that kind way of molding yourself, because this is everything you want. It's you're being molded. You're being molded. So being molded, put into different shape, it's not a good feeling. It's not a good feeling. But the end of the process, trust me, it's so worth it. It's so beautiful when you're in this state where someone can say something and they're just like, it's not about me, it's about you. As in anything doesn't bother you, things they don't bother you if it comes from someone else. You're just like, it's okay. Maybe you don't see that about me, but I see myself differently. you know when you're in that state, it's so beautiful, and you tend to feel the other people more. You tend to give more of you. Sorry. You tend to give more of you, and it's really a beautiful feeling. As in, you're in life. When you reach the end of the tunnel, you become so much aware of you. As in, the self-awareness becomes on this peak, it's in this peak, and nothing will bother you unless there are things that you don't have control over, like the things that happen outside of you don't have control over. But then at the end of the day, you have control over you, and you will know how to make yourself like merge with the situation, accept the situation, be in the situation, no matter how bad or not good it is. You learn to be in the situation, and it's so beautiful, really. But you have to accept all the turmoil, you have to accept all the being thrown this way, being thrown that way with your emotions. And it's not like a fight, it's a fight with you within you. You have to understand that it's a fight with you within you, and you have to let yourself feel all that. It's okay to feel that. You know, when I am angry, this is how I feel. When I'm frustrated, this is how it feels. When I am confused, then this is how I feel. And through all that, how do you manage to pull yourself back up? And it's not a one-day process, trust me. It's an everyday process that you have to learn, as in it's an everyday process, and it doesn't have a maximum timing, or by the end of the week then I'm going to be okay, or by the end of the month I'm going to be okay. It depends with our everyone's pace. My pace of healing, it's not your pace of healing, it's not the other person's pace of healing. Just be there and embrace it. Embrace it, and trust me, in the end it's so worth it. When you finally realize, when you finally merge into this emotional you, that you're just like, it's okay, things didn't go the way I wanted them to be, but at the end of the day, maybe I've been protected from something, maybe I've been I have to go through another way to find whatever I am in search of. And life is simple, really, but not easy. It's simple but not easy, but you can make it from here. You can make it from here. It all starts from here. Sometimes you can be here or here. When you're here, sometimes things tend to be confusing and not good. But when you're here, you tend to align like everything. You tend to align everything. So be grateful every day, as in the healing journey. It's it's a beautiful process, but a process that you have to be willing to embrace every emotion that emerges in you at the end of the day. So the things that I would say like will help you is take one step at a time, one step at a time, because for me at some point I was like all over the place. I want to get this done, I want to get that done. You find like I'm leaving this, I'm going to this, I'm going to that. I have so many things I want to do because I feel like time is not on my side. And at the end of the day, time time is what you give it. You give it power to. And I had to take one thing at a time. Today it's this, let me focus on this. Tomorrow it's the other thing, let me focus on the other thing. If it's my house chores, let me make a date. This day it's for my house chores, this day is for my work, this day I want to do this, I want to do my perfume errands, this day I want to do like content, I want to do this. And it really helped me. It really helped me taking one step at a time, rather than in one day I want to do everything. Heck, I'm not a robot. I am not a robot. I'm just a human being. I'm just a human being, fragile in my own way. And I'm just trying to keep up with life, but then I have to keep up with life in the way I know best, not in the way that my mind is telling me. I see this, I feel like I'm late to this and that. No, one step at a time, one step at a time. And the second thing is you have to embrace every emotion that merges with you. Most of it is not pleasant, because then you will feel like you're dragging behind, you don't understand, you're confused, you're that. Breathe, breathe and embrace it, and listen to you deep. No, don't force things. Don't force. Today you're waking up, you don't feel like. I know they normally tell you like dust yourself and push through. Sometimes your body doesn't want to, and it's okay. It's okay to lay back and just relax and just feel like, okay, I'm listening to me, I'm listening to you. If it's a rest day, let's rest today. Because if you don't rest, your body is going to when it reaches to that point where it needs rest, it's going to tell you, and you have to heed it. You have to heed and rest. And the third The third thing is how you talk to yourself when you're in this process. Be kind to yourself. Give yourself beautiful affirmation. Give yourself beautiful talks, and just like any other human being, it's going to be okay. And it's okay to go through these emotions and this process, and you're going to merge out of them in the most amazing, beautiful way. You're not perfect, you're perfect in your own imperfection, and work through your pace and timing, not anybody else timing, or not what you see the other person is doing. In your authentic you, in your true self, in your true light, be that person. Be that person. Don't force things, don't force it out. Just embrace the energy that you're feeling at that moment. You're feeling angry, feel it. Feel that anger until you're in that point where you know how to control that anger, you know how to bring yourself to that peaceful state. You know? Because if you ignore that anger, it's going to come back wearing another suit. It's going to come back. So whatever you're feeling, embrace it, merge with it, and learn from it. Learn through what you're going through. Not just go through this process at the end of the day without learning anything from it. Learn through them all. Learn through it all. And it's really, really beautiful, honestly. And those are the three things that you can actually try to be in. And at the end of the day, just don't be hard on yourself. Be loving to yourself. Give yourself that benefit of doubt. Give yourself that energy. Because if you give yourself that energy, then trust me, you're going to feel beautiful energy from around you. The other people, you're going to feel that energy in the most amazing way. But if you're not giving yourself that first, you're looking it from somewhere else, it's going to break you. It's really going to break you. So it has to start with you feeling it first so that you can receive from outside. So thank you so much for sticking with me through the end of the video. Kindly subscribe if you haven't, and click the like button and the notification to get notified each time I post a video. Until the next time, live in good intention and love.